defense band coming in from Arkangel. And yeah, we have heard from Louvre Esports in their previous interviews that yes, Cho is highly contested with a lot of these teams.
Yep, straight away Cho getting taken away. Now Harif, another hot contested pick, straight away getting taken out of the hero pool. Louvre does not want to deal with that.
No. I think Harith guaranteed 100% picker ban if given the opportunity. Some teams manage to, get Harith through. Not exactly winning games. Other teams have dominated with him. So better to not let him touch the land of dawn.
Now the question is, what is the second pick that second ban that they want to take away here?
I think we need to pay a little bit of homage to. Oh, Luna. I was expecting a little bit more to the Brock, but it looks like they want, especially for Arkangel, pose the question to Louvre Esports: what you gonna let go? Is it gonna be the Brock? Is it gonna be the Kaya?
They want to ban away the Claude, so both tanks are left open actually. I think it's gonna be the Grok first pick because Louvre. Remember, Masha played a mean Franco. Franco, a well-known counter to the Grok. Because of the bloody hunt.
Yeah, but in that sense, don't you kind of want to have Kaya? But it looks like they're gonna go for the Brock this time around.
That pick loved by the crowd a little bit.
There's definitely some Brock fans here. Oh, Louvre Esports. Okay,
Kaja Franco.
Kaja Franco? I was thinking more like Carry.
Oh, smart call.
Carry.
Yeah.
So gonna be having at least the marksman getting locked in here. Arkangel. They can go for the early mage if they want to. Obviously, yeah, Thamus, Leomort, both still available.
Here's where it gets a little tough. Minotaur is a big question. Do you want to, and especially for Arkangel, they can pick up Minotaur here and kind of force Louvre Esports, hey, do you want to pick up Dinky?
But then again, they can also just pick on their carries because they have first touch onto it, first priority into it.
Yeah, that is fair, but I think Arkangel, if they want to secure their composition, they can go for the Minotaur and maybe even the Granger if they want to. They want to secure that Selena. That early game is way too important.
Oh, they're going for the Arkai instead here. There goes Selena and the Arkai. Very, very deadly. Remember, a lot of times throughout the competition, Lusty on that Arkai has played phenomenally.
Now here's where it gets a little interesting. Louvre Esports, they could decide to lock in the Esmeralda here and now, and then maybe even lock in a Diggy, and then maybe get a Terizla as well. Have a lot of pseudo tanks to fill up that role to kind of sustain through the damage.
Now, Louvre, what do they reply with? I think personally they want to pick up the Minotaur early on. If not, it's gonna get banned out.
Yeah, it's still gonna get kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, because there are many ways for Arkangel to cancel that big ult. So yeah, Franco.
I mean, they wanted it. Marsha, he has shown he is proficient on this hero. He single-handedly opened up the game against ONIC early on today. He is gonna have his trusty Franco again.
Yeah, and see, all he needs is just a little bit of experience. Throw a couple of folks to kind of understand the pattern and how they move. And the moment he figures it out, he will catch you off.
Well, into this, Gushon has been banned out, so they want to pinch the mage composition a little bit, right? The mage hero pool. Maybe you want to force Louvre into something not so comfortable, maybe something like a Khadida or a Kagura.
I think more importantly for Arkangel, at least Grok's not going to get one shot. That's true. That's the most important one, because Gushon, out of all the mages, has some very, very single target damage.
Yeah, if you just with Shadowblade Slaughter into the Incontinence, everything will be resetted. So they can't just gonna go into it first, hit down straight away. Leomort gonna be the man. Kilowatt, a well-known Leomort player. Now this tells me that they want to go for the Terizla or the Thamus.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect. There you go.
Yep, Thamus, because Kilowatt is so proficient, so well-known. I expect an Esmeralda to be coming through.
I mean, either or, to be perfectly honest, because yeah, sure, Kilowatt does play a BB Thamus, and I think Louvre Esports have to give them homage and respect to that, because if you have a Terizla and you get oppressed in the early stages of the game, it's kind of difficult to come back into the game, and it's not like a leaderboard where it's like, hey, as long as I clean up the backline and I die, I'm still doing my job.
That's the Esmeralda. I kind of hovered over his Kilowatt. He played really, really well. Now, they need that carry. Do you think the Granger will be locked in here?
I think maybe the Granger might be.
They can't go for the Haya. No, they want to change things up. They want to fight here. The wombo combo, they are dive buddies, falling stubborn from the Esmeralda, as well as the penalty zone. They can just dive to the back line.
Tell me this isn't the tankiest composition you've ever seen in your life. Just the health bars alone is ridiculous coming in from Arkangel.
Everyone from Arkangel wants to be hooked by Franco except for the Selena here.
That is true, but Selena, in most situations, she won't be in range of that Iron Hook. She wants to stand quite a distance and shoot those missile arrows at maximum range.
Well, one more pick from Louvre Esports. They need a mage. It's going to be the Kadita. So Kadita, we mentioned before, is a pseudo counter over against this Terizla, because whenever he pops a penalty zone, you can kind of counter with the Breath of the Ocean, prompting them to second guess before jumping into the fight.
Hey! Yeah, Charlotte, right there. Yep, gotta take advantage of the camera shots.
Nice, I like that, I like that. But let's go back into the draft. What do you think here?
I think the draft is really, really interesting coming in from Arkangel. They're pulling up all the stops here. However, if this game drags on a little bit too far, I do think that it won't be enough damage from the carry to kind of, sustain them through.
I think so too as well. But considering out of the fact, Carry is a really strong hero, right? He has true damage. He can burn through the Esperanza. The question is whether he can CC up enough. But you know what? Enough talk. We are into the game. Arkangel, they need to win this in order to keep their tournament lives alive. But on the other hand, Louvre Esports one game away from setting their rematch against ONIC Esports. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and again, you brought up a really good point. Can they CC the carry to make sure she doesn't get through? And I don't even think it's about CC at this point, because we've seen Esmeralda time and time again just run down the carry. The shields is ridiculous.
Looks like no real changes in between both starts here. Masha and Watt just cleaning up those minions, making sure he has a good start.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters too much. I mean, look at that. He is so early on that Terizla just clears these waves so quickly. He doesn't miss a single wave and picks up mid-wave along with it.
Yep, making sure he gets all the experience and gold he needs. But Louvre, they want to do the same. That Thanos being a really big nuance. Nuisance in the bottom, but Lusty says, "Still, thank you very much for the leash."
Yep, and now the oppression coming in from the top side and trying to cut off the wave as much as possible. Don't let carry farm, because you don't mind if Kiddo gets ahead. Sure, you get one shot, but that's not going to be like, carry scary.
All right, Jay wants to dive in. Oh, he actually gets the Hermit Crab here, and he sprints away. That's a big steal.
Yep, win in my books for Arkangel. I'm really starting to like this comp a lot more. The more I see it, they have strong wave clear, great ways of getting in on fights. However, coming mid-game, let's see if they can get the catches that they're looking for.
Jeff, Cutie forever, doing what he needs. Oh, missile arrow super close. I can see the execution strike doing so much damage here. But Masha needs to be careful. He wants to back off. He's going to step the trap. Kido is here, so it looks like Rio's not going to engage for now.
I thought he was going to come in. He's probably, I guess it's a little scary with the Iron Hook and the Flicker as well.
Oh, Iron Hook almost hitting. Not there just yet.
Yeah, this gives the green light for Rio to kind of walk up out of position a little bit.
Oh, there goes the retribution. Does go penalty zone onto Kido. They want to go for the engage for now. Kido does get slammed out. Rough wave is there. Jeff Cutie needs to be careful. He's the one going down now.
Great counterplay coming in from Louvre, but the rest of Arkangel want to go in for the fight.
Wow, charge comes through. They get one, and the missile arrow lands on the Kadita as well. They want the kill. They do get the kill, and now they have two more members of Louvre just underneath that J with the 1,000 pound again. One more out. Carry is gonna go down as well. Arkangel is well alive.
What? I have to admit, that was some 300 IAQ coming in from Arkangel, foreseeing the future, willing to bait it out with Jeff Cutie forever for the rest of his team to get that early rotation, knowing that Louvre will respond to it. Once they get chucked down, they had the easiest dives of their lives with no abilities to protect them from the side of Louvre Esports.
They want to try and transition into something more here. Turtle does get started, but Yor needs to be careful. Green Rush is dead. He doesn't get the steal. Rough Waves comes through. He wants to try off and kill something, but there goes the Hurricane Nuts. The health does come back here. But Kato says, "Hello, welcome to my arrow." Eats it straight to the face. He does manage to stay alive, but look at the rest of Louvre, and they are just killing hard to Jeff Kitty forever. They will get something out of there.
Yes, they do come up with a great catch. Rock was holding that power of nature, waiting for the retribution to be used by Kiddo very early on. Kiddo doesn't get the steal, but Arkangel, they do lose Jeff Cutie forever in the process.
Let's see what can they do from here. Kilowash does have that turn turtle buff, extra damage every single time he tags onto anyone with that Stardust dance. He might fancy a dive or two later on.
Yeah, and I think right now, if I was in Louvre Esports, your objective is now to punish Taritzla as much as possible. Because number one, Selena is a little hard to catch. You don't know where she's going to be on the map at one time. The things that you can guarantee is where their fighters are going to be. So Taritzla, he's going to have a little bit of a hard time dying so many times. Well, I say so many times, it's only twice.
Yeah, the thing is that it was interesting that Arkangel wanted to pick the Taritzla into the downwards. They were confident enough that, hey, they forego the 1v1 matchup just so that they have this big team fight. Oh, as I say, there you go. Jill is so confident against this Jeff Cuties forever. Taritzla, meanwhile, on the mid side, they take the Arkai down.
I think in theory, Arkangel had a decent composition. Oh no, is Jeff Cutie going to be going down here? I don't think Jill wants to go for the big tower dive.
Oh, but with the rest of the team, he definitely wants to go for this dive. Where's Divine Judgment? Beverly Ocean not gonna land. He's trying to dive left, right, and center, trying to go for the dodge. Rough wave is there. They do get the kill, but the ref of Arkangel comes through. Falling Someone lands on the two. They get the Kanina. They want a bit more. Jill in the sights. Abyssal Arrow doesn't land, but that's a double kill going to the Esmeralda.
I shall know no fear as Jeff Cutie Forever accepts his fate, knowing that he will get a little bit more for his team when they rotate and collapse right on top of him.
Marsha, he's gonna step onto the trap. Looks like Arkangel, they want to go for this dive. Jay comes through. Abyssal Arrow not gonna land, but they have the damage here. Oh, Bloody Hunt onto the ground. Lusty here, but an Iron Hook onto, and they go for the flicker. Can they run away from this? No! Lusty says no escape. I'm gonna use the power of nature to slam you down.
That was so smart coming in from Louvre Esports. It didn't profit them. They're going to lose a little bit more, but hold on. Hold that thought just for now. As Kiddo, he may... Nope, looks like they're going to back off here. But yeah, Louvre Esports really smart using that Bloody Hunt to stop that initial power of nature, buying a little bit of time, but they still didn't manage to come out, but very good intentions.
Arkangel definitely showing up. Looks like the small little break in between matchup has sort of refreshed them a little bit. And here comes the hook. Doesn't land onto Lusty. Blender does get tagged. Marsha gets stunned for a little bit and looks like they're just gonna back off for now.
Okay, now Taritzla just bought that Bloodlust axe. That's a lot of 2v1 potential, maybe even 1v3 potential here. So he should be okay by himself as long as he doesn't overextend too far.
They want to go for this turtle here. Arkangel Louvre is in the vicinity. Marsha, he's buying the information, but Louvre, I think they're a little bit too late. Yor does eat the power of nature in the face. Looks like no steals happening. Whoa, wild charge onto this Kaja as well. A little bit too far from Lusty.
I mean, it's a Grok. He can do what he wants. He's level 8 as well. Lusty is only level 6.
Oh, Lusty. That's what you call playing with the crowd here.
Oh, man. Sorry, I mean, Yor was only level 6. So, yeah, with that level advantage, Grok can do a lot.
Kilo Ash wants to go in. Falling Star Moon lands on the two. But here comes the Divine Judgment onto Kilo Ash. He's going to go down. He's a little bit too deep. Rio falls soon as well. Flicker comes through. But here comes the trample. Jill will pick that up. Arkangel, they are disrespecting Louvre Esports here.
A little too overconfident coming in with that big ult. Yes, it looked really, really good. Sure, you get 4 members, but I don't think you can tank through all that damage, even though your whole health bar was a shield.
Oh, a good Goddess Barrier will come through. Blender does clear out the last minion. So what? Not going to be able to clear out that mid turret for now, but the next wave is coming through.
Yeah, Jeff Cutie Forever here to kind of help push out this wave really, really quick. He has some superior wave control over Louvre Esports. However, they're just buying time until their carries come back.
They do have the mid priority now, Arkangel, but Jill is going to slam down this bottom side. Kilowash forced to respond. Same goes to Rio. Wow. Yeah, he needed to use the Falling Star because there was 3 siege minions. Kilowash going to make quick work of that.
Yeah, and the problem is, as of right now, it's kind of difficult to say, hey, I want to buy an the Athena shield because that shield can get absorbed by Esmeralda itself. They want to have some kind of...
Yor gets caught out. Flicker does come through, but can he run away? One more hit. He walks away scot-free. No, Abyssal Arrow into the face. He goes down. Arkangel, they have a power play here.
Yep, geometry, my friend. They find the cash, but doesn't go through with that hook. They're going to take that tier 1, keep on pushing forward, but they got to respond because Jill is still pressuring this bot lane.
It will be a 1-for-1 trade here, but the mid turret is a little bit more important compared to the bottom one because they can freely rotate throughout the map here.
Agreed, but you know, you need that constellation price to stay within the game. Again, remember, Louvre was only 2 to 3k behind in the previous game. Arkangel, hopefully they don't throw their lead or they find an overturn coming in from Louvre in the next fights.
Oh, they see Jeff G forever. Iron Hook lands. Bloody Hunt as well. Penalty zone, where is it? Comes true. Do they have enough blood on X? The spell web is there. Not enough to stay alive, but Lusty, he wants to avenge his fallen teammate maybe. Just going to scare them away. They are on here. Kilowash, he's doing it sneaky beaky like.
No, he's gonna walk away. He's gonna walk away. It's too risky. It's too risky. He doesn't have enough damage to cut it down fast enough before Lord of Esports kind of rotate on top of him. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Torissa.
Yep, goodbye.
Oh no, you can't face check these brushes.
You might have wings, but you can't fly away. Oh, look at the damage. Falling star much there. There goes the turnaround. He wants to kill off Kiddo. They do get killed. Jay playing bodyguard with the Hurricane. That's making sure they don't come anywhere near to the carries. Great play coming out from Arkangel.
Absolutely. Jay did a monumental Hurricane Dance because if he didn't use the Hurricane Dance, the rest of the Lord of Esports kind of collapse. They're going to clean up shop.
Oh, let's see how this game is going about. Maybe this is not a bluff anymore, Gideon. They say they had the man advantage. They have the turnaround. They do have the damage, and a pistol arrow not gonna land, but they are trying to go. Falling star, we're gonna hit. There goes the stun. There goes the blender. Where is the outwards? Yours there. Beautiful bloody hunt. Immortality is there. Archive will fall in the thick of things. No, he's staying alive. Will try to turn things around. They do clear the Franco. There goes the flicker. What? He's gonna down. No, he's staying alive. The Garrett will lay down by the turn. Will kill things off. Teams are just trading blow for blow here. Arkangel, he's not done yet. Breath of the Ocean, not gonna hit Jeff Cutie forever. He will be able to run away scot-free, but Louvre, he's pushing onto the top side.
Yep, they're gonna keep on going. That numbers advantage, only losing 2 people to 3. Arkangel, they win out this 4v5.
It's not gonna be good enough. Jill doing a really good job on it. That was just basically split pushing all day.
I mean, Jill, he's got his work cut out for him, and now Lusty, he's come to this point where, yeah, he does damage, but Jill, he's just got way too much spell vamp.
Yep, he can't go now. Oh, necklace of Durant. Kiddo, he wants to block Jeff Cutie forever to just spell vamp it up. Look at that. He has Wings of Apocalypse Queen. Same goes to Blood Eyes, as well as the Festival of Blood. A lot of spell vamp, but when you tag any ability with the necklace of Durant, he's gonna be able to just cut that health buff into half effectively.
Exactly. The life gain, the spell vamp and life gain is super important for this Torissa if he wants to survive. Yeah, sure, you got 40% damage reduction when you're really low on health, but that's not gonna be enough.
Lusty. He's feeling it. Good. Hurricane Dance, Falling Star Moon. They want to kill off Jill, but he's just too much to stay. It's not gonna be enough now. Lusty in the front of things. Breath of the Ocean, not gonna land. There goes Star. Penalty zone. He's on a Kiddo. Kiddo's down. Kiddo's down. No more damage, but look at what. He's still staying alive. Kilowatt. He's in the front lines. His arrow not gonna land. They want to kill onto something. Marsha is the next in the sights. Franco, he's gonna fall. Kilowatt. Falling Star Moon gets cancelled by Jill, but they are going to go onto Lord here, Gideon.
A great team fight coming in from Arkangel here. Grok trying to disrupt it as much as possible, not allowing the follow-up to be as effective from Lord of Esports. Bought them about 0.5 seconds, and that 0.5 seconds was enough for Arkangel to get to the back line and turn the fight around.
Now the thing is that here Arkangel are not doing this ball super fast. Lord, they have an opportunity to actually fight this if they want to, but looks like they're just gonna give it up. They say, you know what, level 1 Lord, it's not the end of the world. We are just gonna reset.
Yeah, but here's where it's really scary. Remember that Arkangel, they've got better wave clear compared to Lord of Esports. Can they defend this initial push?
And the crowd started to find their voice because Arkangel is here to play. Hurricane Dance comes through. A pistol arrow into the face. Thamus is caught out, but is there enough damage? Rio gets the kill. Rough Waste is there. They're going on the turn dive. This is not really smart. Immortality from Grok. Breath of the Ocean gonna kill off the Grok. Falling Star Moon. There's another 2. They get the kill. They jump from Jay. What? He wants to kite it out. Yours in the front lines. Falling Star Moon. Not gonna be enough. Jeff Kitty forever. Penalty zone. Doesn't allow the carry. He does get the Franco. What is there? There goes the jump. Revenge strike. Doesn't land. But what just gets a triple kill from killing the Archive. This game is insane, Gideon.
Tier 2 is going to go down for the side of Lord of Esports. There's nothing he can absolutely do. I am just trying to catch my breath. There's too much action coming around on the map.
This game is far from over. Lord starting to find a second win in them. They have an opportunity to come back. They know, they feel it. But Arkangel, they're not going to let up that easily.
Yeah, they're going to try their very best to get to that back line, but it's becoming a struggle to try and kill Watt at this point. He's just a little, just at the edge. Can't really touch him, but so close.
Close indeed, but no cigar. They are going to reset for now. Kilowash, he's doing a really good job so far. 3-3-9, but Rio, he's the real MVP. 8-3-4.
Yeah, Rio's doing a great job. He is getting those catches, but Khadija, she is dealing really, really well with this Selena. No matter how many times she comes in, she will get one shot if she tries to go for the mark.
Yep, looks like for now they are just gonna slow things out. I have a feeling that both teams they have sort of a gentleman's agreement, like, you know what, let's just wait for the next Lord, no problems there, just chill for now.
Yeah, and again, Lusty is gonna play a pivotal part for the side of Arkangel if they want to win these upcoming team fights, because he needs to find an amazing wild charge on the big ticket alts. Ooh, Iron Hawk getting really close.
Remember, this Franco was first rotation, well, or rather first phased in Louvre Esports pick, third pick to be exact. 2-5-11. Marsha doing quite a good job, but not really finding the key targets just yet.
Yeah, but you have to remember, Marsha, he needs a little bit of time. He needs to read the patterns of Arkangel, see their movement. The moment he figures it out, you see him completely change the way he throws his hooks.
Well, haven't really changed out anything, but you can see Arkangel go fish. They're waiting, they're seeing if anyone oversteps their boundaries. Yep, I think this is the case here. Arkangel just gonna wait for another 90 seconds. They want the Lord to secure the win.
Yeah, and Arkangel kind of split up across the map, trying to use their superior wave clearing to force Lord in this position where they always have to keep rotating just to keep up.
You want to make sure that all lanes are, oppressed through, so that Lord Esports, they cannot just walk out freely like that.
Yeah, they want to deny resources, especially the jungle. Oh, Marsha, he's starting to figure it out.
He's starting to find those angles, but just shy with those hooks. Lord Esports still wants to stop the oppression because Lord is up in 50 seconds.
All Arkangel has to do is make one mistake, and one hook from Marsha could change the game entirely.
You can see he's using it off cooldown every single time because he just wants to try. If he gets a key target, that's aim.
Yep, it's always worth. I mean, these brushes, you don't want to face check. Using the Iron Hook is a big spell. However, walking into 4 members is even worse.
Well, let's see how things want to go about here. He does have a good amount of cooldown reduction in him. Arkangel, Louvre Esports, it feels like we are setting up for an epic finale.
Yeah, Lord's coming up in about 20 seconds or so. Both teams want it. It's their win condition. Is it going to be enough to end this game?
Cursed Helmet on the side of the town was finding some sort of magic resist against this double mage composition from Arkangel.
I think it's really smart because, number one, Athena Shield gives you a shield which Esmeralda will absorb 100%. So it's better to have some form of magic resist compared to, oh, I'm going to get a big shield and it's gone.
And let's go Cursed Helmet, you have that burn to anyone near you, and as a downwards, you kind of want to jump into the middle of the fight anyway. So pretty good synergy, pretty good itemization coming up from Louvre Esports.
Plus, just to add on to that, it also helps them with their wave clearing as well, which is really important because Arkangel have some great ways of clearing the waves really quickly.
Oh, Arkangel, they're gonna go for the ring around the Rosie. Phantom Step does come true. Where is the engage here? They get Kilowatt, Bloody Honey Step, Rev of the Ocean. Can they get turn it around? There goes Kilowatt is down. It's a big pickup. They can't turn this around. Penalty still doesn't let on the ending. What? Doing so much damage on to the Terista. Terista gonna fall. They do have immortality. He even has time to evo Jeff Kitty forever. Getting kited around, getting killed off. They have a Doom Bat advantage coming through for Louvre Esports.
Kiddo is absolutely ginormous here. The shields don't even matter. As long as you are caught, he will one-shot you. But the most important thing is not to lose Lord.
Rio, he gets it one. Immediate purify. Divine Judgment directs Selena. He's still staying alive. The Soul Eater burns away the Franco's immortality, but he's gonna go down himself. Lusty doesn't fight anything. He's gonna go down with the immortality. There goes the knockout. He's gonna go down as well. Arkai, the last surviving member, coming out on the side of Arkangel. What can he do?
I think the rest of the members just have to protect them because Jay, he's gonna try and make a big play, but it's not gonna be enough.
He wants to go for it, but beautiful play from Watt. He gets the kite. He gets the Phantom Step, and now Louvre Esports crushing the hometown favorites. They get the Luminous Lord.
Their patience has finally paid off. They've waited so long to get this opportunity, to get this hit onto Arkangel, but now Arkangel getting pushed back into the corner. 2K behind. It's already the 45 and the 47K. Goal leads don't matter. It's all about the plays.
It's all about the setups. It's all about who shows up. Now Louvre is the one showcasing that they want that rematch against their old foes, ONIC Esports, who's just sitting pretty in the grand finals. Jeff Kitty forever wants to try and clear out the waves, but just no avail here.
Grog, I mean, yes, the barrier is important, sure, but it's not going to do a little bit too much. He probably should have saved it to kind of slow down that Lord.
Yep, let's see how they go about here. Lusty in the front side, the super move coming out from Lord, not gonna be stopped here, and now 50% health. One gonna pop the ultimate here. Jay, can he find the carry? He does, but Purify immediately is gonna cancel it out. He does get pushed by the penalty, so misses from Jeff Kitty forever. Here comes the rough ways. They wanna go away, falling stumble. That's on the fall. Kilowatt doing so much here. Can he do this? Can he console it out? What? He's just kiting it out. He's doing so much damage. Jeff Kitty forever. Next Kitty destroys that. There goes the Iron Hook. There goes Jeff Kitty forever. Look at the back like you. He's just running it down. No one in the sights. Abyssal Arrow gonna stop one from pushing, but I think this is it, Gideon.
This is it. They've hit the end game here. Rio's gonna try his best, but he's gonna get cut down as the rest of Louvre Esports want to bring it in. They're gonna cut on through and take it 2-0 against the fan favorites.
This is it, Louvre. They have the means. They are gonna go 2-0. Louvre Esports sets up a rematch against ONIC Esports. Rematch of the MPL Indo Finals.
Woo! Looks like MSC is going to be an all-Indonesian affair in the grand finals. But congratulations to Louvre Esports.